2014 saw the dawn of the RC era from KTM. These single-cylinder machines were punching way above their weight category. In fact, it invoked a sense of hooliganism in anyone that decided to straddle these machines. It was a combination of raw power, unique and aggressive styling, and really sharp handling that made these motorcycles really stand out. And now for 2017, KTM has refreshed the RC siblings, and we're here at the racetrack to see how much has actually changed.
The smaller sibling in the RC range gets a set of new graphics and a BS4 compliant engine. So, this motorcycle remains relatively unchanged, although the new graphics do lend a breath of freshness to the motorcycle.
So in all essence, the RC200 hasn't seen too many substantial updates. The RC390 on the other hand has got a few updates that are noteworthy. Now let's see how these changes translate into the real world.
As with the RC200, the new graphics on the RC390 really add to the sporty and aggressive look of the motorcycle, if that was even possible. The bright orange of the inner fairing, the added dash of color to the tail end, and the revised decals are quite striking and really make the motorcycle stand out. Thanks to the new side-slung exhaust, the new RC390 also gets a revised belly pan. Its new, narrower design addresses the issue on the older motorcycle where the belly pan would scrape the ground during hard cornering. With this new design, you can expect the foot pegs to scrape the ground before the belly pan does. The rest of the bodywork remains relatively unchanged. It does, however, get a 12mm bump in the seat cushioning, which is noticeable to the naked eye. The seat height remains unchanged at 820mm. The new RC390 also gets adjustable levers for that added bit of usability and comfort. The ride-by-wire throttle allows for more efficient use of fuel and a throttle that is less sensitive to heavy inputs. The power is delivered cleanly and in the process becomes more usable. And the shorter throttle travel, thanks to the ride-by-wire, means you can access that power in the higher revs more easily. While these changes may not be immediately noticeable, they do allow the motorcycle to now be Euro 4 compliant, and the new underfloor pre-silencer needs a side-slung silencer which complements that. While the 2017 model still produces 43 horsepower, the torque figures have gotten a 1 Nm bump and now peaks at 36 Nm. This increase, however, is not noticeable when riding the machine. The extreme levels of heat produced by the engine remain unchanged though, and this is immediately noticeable once the motorcycle is at a standstill. The PASC slipper clutch helps reasonably well for hard downshifting, and it also keeps the lever light and easy to operate. The 6-speed gearbox remains unchanged and the power is delivered smoothly to the red line. Where one major improvement has taken place is with the brakes. Not only does it get a 20mm increase in the diameter for the front brake, it also gets a 1mm increase in the size of the master cylinder. This has resulted in phenomenal stopping power. Although the RC390 still gets Metzeler tires, these new tires do have a lower speed rating, which is still good for a 210 km top speed. And even here on the racetrack, you don't really feel much of a difference and the tires still feel extremely grippy. The 2017 RC200 is priced at 1,72,000 rupees and the RC390 comes with a tag of 2,25,000 rupees ex-showroom Delhi.
For only a 12,000 rupee bump in pricing, the 2017 RC390 does get a bunch of new goodies. Although, these changes don't translate to too much of change in the dynamics of the motorcycle. So while the 2017 RCs are priced well and are still a whole lot of fun to ride, we feel that KTM could have still pushed this bike a little more and made it a little better.